Hey gang, it is the Board Games Guy, and I am here with a very special treat today. As you can probably see in front of you on the table, is Beadle Grimm's Curse of Strahd, classic Castle Ravenloft redone in 5e, and this is their legendary edition. So this is the very first set that they've got that is something like this, and it has a lot inside of it. This is the first time that I'm taking a look at it as well, and I'm not very familiar with the module itself. So I will just be showing you things. Some of them I'll have no idea what they are. If you're familiar with the module, then you'll probably be able to guess what they are. I am pretty sure that this fine fellow right here is Strahd. They come with a set of handmade finger puppets. This one looks to be a priest. There is what looks to be a werewolf, a creepy jester, and what seems to be a scary faceless bride. So these are something you can use as the DM to bring the setting a little bit more to life. Let's clear these off for the moment. And I'm going to take these. This is a poster tube, by the way, full of maps. And I'm going to get to this last. So I'm just going to take this off of the table right now, and we're going to see what's inside of that nice big box. All right, here we go. First off, as you can see, just beautifully done, lovely embossing there on the cover. Let's pop it open. And right at the top, we have a packing slip. Dear great and omnipotent DM, please don't total party kill too quickly. We've put a lot of time and energy into creating this box, and if your prayers just mosey into just mosey into the fog of Barovia and immediately die, man, that would suck. For both of us. Sincerely, Bill, Charlie, John, Matthew, and Paul. What's in the box? So much. So much. And there is a lot, as you can see. Awful lot there. We're going to take a look at what is in the box. There's even more on the back. So much. All right, let's put that aside. Take out some of the foam here. And first off, we have a folder. You can see Strahd, and you can get a, there we go, nice picture of Strahd there on the cover of this. And here is a master's guide. So what this looks to be are the DM keys to all of the locations on the maps. That is double-sided as well. Great. We have a number of smaller maps here. These are what's unfortunate about video is you can't get a feel for just how nice these are printed on. It's a very thick paper. There's room for notes as well on the back. Area notes. The pool encampment, village of Barovia, Valaki, the Blue Water Inn, Burgomaster's Mansion, Wachter House, Vistani Camp, Arginvestolz, more Arginvestolz, Kresk. I have been wanting to play this module actually for quite a while. I'm currently running my players through Descent into Avernus, which is an awful lot of fun, and having looked at the Platinum edition of Descent into Avernus on the Beadle Grimm's website, it makes me very sad that that one is sold out. There were a lot of great additions to it. But once the pandemic is over, I am fully intending to actually run this in person with players. More maps. So many maps, which is fantastic. The more maps that are printed out, the easier it is for the DM and for the players. All right. So lots of mini maps. Let's see what is next. getting any of these bent up here. There we go. All right. We have a set of tarot cards. Let me see if I can get that open. There's a nice little slit. So tarot cards, I know, do feature in the game, and they were an optional purchase for just playing the game normally. These are lovely cards. Here, a whole set. See if I can hold these up a little bit closer for you to see. I'm obviously not going to go through everything. And we just draw your attention to the back here. Again, not just printed, but actually embossed. The back of this with silver and white. You can actually feel it. It's so nice. These really, really bring your games to life. All right, there are some cards. All right, ooh, this is a... If you've never played one of these Beadle and Grimm's modules before, too, you should prepare yourself for the fact that they're heavy. There's a lot of stuff in there and very high quality paper. All right. So these are encounters. So on one side, you've got the actual creature or enemy that you're facing. And then on the other side, you have your whole stat block. So it's fantastic. What they're meant to do is you take the DM's guide and you'll hang it over the side of the DM's guide so that the players all get to see the picture. And of course, you as the DM have the stat block so you know all of the attacks and all the information that you need for running the encounters. I'm not going to go through all of these because, you know, spoilers. But as you can see, there are a lot of them. All right, put that aside. Let's see what we have in this package. I can already tell we've got some real goodies in here. Put these aside first, and I'll show you the cards. I know, teasing you, you're like, get to the good stuff. All right, these are different pieces of art. I'm assuming that these are reproduced from the actual module, the Wizards of the Coast module. All sorts of beautiful art. They are double-sided. And if you look on the inside, they do tell you what they are. So, for example, magic item, Sun Sword, it also tells you where they're located in the player's handbook. And there's the Sun Sword. All right, those aside, here is a little pouch, little velvet pouch, and inside we have some metal coins that looks to be Strahd right there. You can see him, a little bit of glare there. There we go. There is Strahd in all of his glory. So these are 3 different, you can hear the clank, metal coins. Put those back in for the moment. Back into what I now know is to be the coin purse. And here we have a lovely medallion. Again, these are metal. These are not cheap. These are hefty pieces here and very well done, as you can tell. All right, let's put that back. And see what else we've got. It's like the never-ending box of goodies here. All right. this open. I know the problem with unboxing videos is you get the very unexciting parts. It's like, oh, watch the guy rip open the package. Isn't that fun? So it looks like what we have in here, as I'm opening it up, appear to be like letters and flyers and correspondence. Oh, envelopes, so you can send the letters, I guess. Yes, so you can put together, I was correct, there's stationery, and the envelopes go with them, and then you can actually you have faux wax seals that you can put on. Let's see if we can get those up there. You can see the little 3M for gluing them on. Okay, so that's those. And then you've got a crumpled letter from Strahd. And you can, what you can see, again, these are very nice, thick, embossed pages. Here's one that it looks like it was ripped out of something, and you can hear. I mean, you get multiple different types of paper in these Beadle and Grimm's kits, which is fantastic. It really adds the authenticity of the experience. These are wine labels. Red Dragon Crush, Champagne de l'Estompe, and Purple Grape Mash, number 3. That you can actually, they're stickers. You can put them onto bottles of wine to serve to your players, which is just fantastic. All right, more different letters, different types of correspondence here. The Durst family will. Oh, very nice. All right, and a full map of Barovia. Let's get this puppy out here so you can take a look. Again, I'm sure that this is in the module itself, but you know, it's much nicer. You don't have to print anything out or flash a small page. You can lay out the whole map for your players. And then on the back, that's helpful. It's the complete layout for Ravenloft, along with the key. So again, spoilers, but this whole video is full of spoilers, so you'll just have to deal with that. All right, put that aside. More letters, again, different weights of paper. This one is a much thinner, lighter paper, whereas this one is much heavier, and again, appears to have been crumpled and then taken out. Strahd's invitation. There are some pre-made characters here as well. You get a human paladin, Janessa Justhold, human cleric Scion the Perspicacious, halfling warlock Mungo Darkeye, a call on the phone apparently. We'll hold on just a moment here. Go on. Denar Oddroot, the half-elf rogue, and Mr. Malachi, High Elf Ranger. Let's see, this is a bonus encounter, Hunger of the Wolf. This, I'm guessing, is a guide to the tarot cards. Yes, bonus encounter. It's a bonus encounter using the deck. Taraka 2. This is undoubtedly another bonus encounter. The third gem. And bonus encounter, Scout Party. All right. And we have Come One, Come All, Festival of the Blazing Sun. A nice heavy poster. All right, we're getting down to the bottom, people. Here is the adventure itself. Now, as opposed to the hardcover that you would get if you just bought the module from Wizards of the Coast, what Beadle and Grimm's have done, if you're not familiar with them, is they have broken up the module into several parts to make it very convenient. So the first part is Chapter 1, Into the Mist, Chapter 2, Lands of Barovia, Chapter 3, Village of Barovia. Then this book is Chapter 4, Castle Ravenloft. Chapters 5 through 9 in this book. Chapters 10 through 15 in this book. And finally, the appendix, Creatures of Horror, and the Taroka deck. Okay. I was about to say that this was going to be the last item, the DM's Guide, but there is even something else down at the very bottom. Oh, that is nice. As you can see, it is an illustration of Strahd. And this is a full-size, and this is gorgeous. I mean, the texture is just phenomenal. I really encourage anybody that has an opportunity to get their hands on any of these adventures from Beadles and Grimm to just feel the quality. It just adds so much. But this is his encounter that hopefully it will fit over the DM's screen. Let's find out. All right, here is the custom DM screen. Obviously won't quite fit on there, so I'll bring it across. And oh, very nice. So this has random encounters, areas by level, key references, travel times on the map, Barovian names, a guide to important Barovians. So a little bit different from your standard DM's map, which would have, you know, a number of tables and whatnot. All right. Ooh, this is going to be a lot to repack, but I'm not going to repack it for you guys right now. That would be really boring. What I am going to do is bring out the maps. Okay. So here we go. Oh, I don't even get maps at first, too. I get scrolls. I'm not going to open these up right now. I'm going to look later on and see what they are because they're nicely twined up, and I want to leave them that way. But that is so cool. All right. Ooh. So, these are all, and I've seen some of their maps like this before. They're so nice. Let's see if I can get up here so you can get a feel for it. This is so nicely textured canvas-like paper. It's really gorgeous. You can see the print job there. I'm not going to take out, well, I want to take them all out and show you, but I want to be able to get them back into the tube at the same time. Here we go. Wizard of Wine's Winery. Just to give you a little teaser here of these. Take this one off the bunch. We'll just do one map. Just one. It's so tempting to do more, but just one. You can see there's also some mini maps in there. Yeah, we want to keep these. We want to keep these fairly wound up right now. So let me put them aside. And it's not all gonna fit here. Unfortunately, can't zoom out anymore. But you can see that they are perfectly sized for your miniatures. You can just plop them right down there on the map and you are ready to go. So that's the Wizard of Wine's Winery. And then on the reverse, you have Death House. Just gorgeous. Alright, guys. Well, that is pretty much everything in the box. Again, not going to show you everything item by item because that would get to be a really long video. But it does give you an idea of what you're going to see in the Curse of Strahd Legendary Edition from Beadle and Grimm's. I'm really impressed. I have yet to get my hands on one of their Platinum editions. And just looking at the quality of this and then previously the Silver edition of Rime of the Frost Maiden, they do fantastic work. I really recommend getting a hold of one of their adventures to run. If you're, they are, when you first look at the price, you're like, oh, this is expensive. But you can see the quality that's inside here. And, if you really think about it, if you are with a group and you're going to run the entire adventure, then it's worthwhile. I wish that I had Descent of Avernus from Beadle and Grimm's. Back when I started, back in the beginning of April is when I started running that campaign. And we're getting near the end now, but we've been running it for, a good number of months and doing it weekly. So if you're going to do a whole campaign and play through from beginning to end, then these are fantastic investments. They bring so much to the table. And that's really all I can say. I mean, you've seen for yourself just how great this stuff looks. So, until next time, this is the Board Games Guy saying, go check out Beadle and Grimm's.